Israeli airstrikes hit a refugee camp in the central Gaza Strip early Sunday, killing dozens of people, health officials said. The strikes came as the US is urging Israel to take a humanitarian pause from its relentless bombardment of Gaza and rising civilian deaths. US Secretary of State Antony Blinken traveled to Ramallah in the West Bank for a previously unannounced meeting with Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas. Blinken on Saturday met with Arab foreign ministers in Jordan after holding talks in Israel with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who insisted there could be no temporary ceasefire until all hostages held by Hamas are released. President Joe Biden suggested Saturday that progress was being made on the humanitarian pause. Here's what is happening in the alleged Israel-Hamas war. Gaza on Sunday fell under its third total communications blackout since the start of the war between Israel and Hamas. Palestinian communications company Paltel announced that all of its communication and internet services were down again. Internet access advocacy group netblogs.org confirmed that communications were curtailed across the besieged enclave. Al Toker, the group's executive director, said the blackout was likely to be experienced by most residents as a total or near total loss of connectivity. Julia Toma, spokesperson for the Palestinian Refugee Agency UNRWA, told the Associated Press that the agency has lost communication with most of its team. Israel's president received the diplomatic credentials of the newly minted US ambassador to Israel on Sunday, with both men expressing the strong bond between the two countries during wartime. Ambassador Jacob Lew said he met with families of those held hostages in Gaza during his visit and that the release of the hostages was a top priority for the US. He reiterated US support for Israel in the war effort. Lew said, as President Biden has said so passionately, Israel has a right and indeed responsibility to defend this nation and its people in a manner that reflects the values that we share. President Isaac Herzog thanked Lew and said he was speaking for all Israelis. When I say never has American friendship been more evident or more valued than it is right now. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who visited Ramon Air Force Base in southern Israel on Sunday, reiterated his opposition to a ceasefire in Gaza. Addressing pilots, Netanyahu said, "There will be no ceasefire without a return of our hostages. We say this to both our enemies and friends. We will continue until we beat them." The Palestinian death toll in the Israel-Hamas war reached 9,448, according to the Hamas-run health ministry.
Media.